Spanish means hope, but when I was growing up, it felt like sadness, a lack of hope that things would get better, or more like uncertainty that they never would. In my family, we believed that diseases have no eyes, meaning that those who struggle are picked randomly, and we had simply been the unlucky ones who had to work twice as hard. I would either rise to the challenge or become a part of my dysfunctional community. What I did not know at the time was that rather than letting myself become a part of Mango Street, I needed to let Mango Street become a small but important part of me. My family and I moved often when I was a kid. I can remember living in many houses. But Mango Street stood out because it was the first one we had ever owned. This house was going to be like a dream, or so I thought. No matter what awful living situations we had endured in the past, it was all worth it because this house was ours. We didn't have to pay rent to any lousy landlord who wouldn't fix anything anyway, or share yards or washrooms. It was ours. Although it wasn't quite the house I had imagined. My parents had always told my 3 siblings and I that one day we would move into a house, a real house that would be ours for always so we wouldn't have to move each year. And our house would have running water and pipes that worked, and inside it would have real stairs, not hallway stairs, but stairs inside, like the houses on TV. I had fantasized about a white house with a gorgeous backyard where I could go outside and play. My dad talked about this house while holding that week's lottery ticket in his hand. Mango Street was small, red, and crumbling. Our entire family of 6 was forced to share 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom, and the yard was laughable. When we first walked in the door, I got the same feeling I did once when we were living on Loomis Street. I was standing on the sidewalk when a nun from my school walked by and asked which house was mine. When I pointed to the house we were renting, I felt ashamed. And she looked so revolted by the fact that anyone would live there that I had to hold back tears. I wanted a house you could look at without crying. Meeting more of my neighbors and being invited into their homes, I began to realize that we were all living this way, and that some were worse off than us. It was difficult to appreciate how far we had come when, after having a terrible day at school, I still had to come home to a tiny, decaying house packed wall to wall with people. Looking back, I realized how lucky we were. Sure, our house wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it was ours, and we were all together with a roof over our heads. We were well fed and educated, we didn't have to share with other families. It wasn't so bad. I had always thought it was the fresh paint, the big yard, and the size of the rooms that made a perfect house. But I now realize that a home is characterized by the people in it, their imperfections and their togetherness, not by its faultless appearance. The shame that I felt for living how we did, where we did. I was dismissing my roots, my community, the place I had been so excited to call home. I know people who settled in that neighborhood. I knew a girl not much older than me named Sally who married young and got that beautiful house with the white picket fences, but at what price? Her husband, along with this demeaning place, constricted her and took her passion, her drive, her voice. She got stuck. She let herself become a part of the dwindling community instead of trying to make it better. One day, I was talking to the 3 sisters, wise old women, Las Comadres we called them. One held my face close to hers and said that when I leave this place, I must always remember to come back for the others. I would be better off because I learned from them, the ones who are stuck. I could use my experiences to help myself and others not make the same mistakes my friends did. I shook off their advice as if it would make the past years suddenly disappear. I thought I had not become a part of Mango Street, but I was wrong. The sisters taught me that I'll always be Esperanza and I'll always be Mango Street. You can't erase what you know, and most importantly, you can never forget who you are. Do not be ashamed of your past, or you will miss the chance to improve your future. Thinking less of yourself based on those who surround you will only hold you back. The culture of the place you live should be marked with your contributions. It should be a place you are proud to call home. Do not discount yourself or anything you find important. If you do not take pride in your own life and your own choices, Make a change. What are you ashamed of? Your future is in your hands. Take control. Thank you.